Most rock legends retire to mansions and fade into comfortable obscurity. But at 84, Ringo Starr starts every morning with a ritual that would exhaust musicians half his age. What he does daily behind closed doors has inspired thousands of fans to pick up drumsticks again, proving that age is just a number when passion drives you. The man who kept the beat for the world's biggest band refuses to slow down, and his secret routine will change how you think about aging, dedication, and the power of never giving up on what you love. Richard Starkey, better known to the world as Ringo Starr, joined the Beatles in August 1962, completing the legendary lineup that would change music forever. While John, Paul, and George often grabbed the spotlight with their vocals and songwriting, Ringo provided the steady heartbeat that anchored their revolutionary sound. Born in Liverpool's tough Dingle neighborhood in 1940, Ringo's path to drumming began during a childhood plagued by illness. Chronic appendicitis and pleurisy kept him hospitalized for months. But it was during these stays that he first encountered percussion instruments in the hospital's makeshift band activities. What started as therapy became a lifelong obsession. After the Beatles disbanded in 1970, many assumed Ringo might fade into the background. Critics had long underestimated his contributions, often dismissing him as just the drummer. But Ringo proved them wrong with successful solo albums, acting roles, and his all-star band tours. More importantly, he developed a philosophy about music and life that would sustain him well into his 80s. The transformation wasn't immediate. Like his bandmates, Ringo struggled with alcohol and substance abuse in the 1970s and 1980s. But by the late 1980s, he made a commitment that would reshape his entire existence. He got sober, embraced meditation, and made a promise to himself that would surprise everyone who knew him. He would never stop being a drummer, not even for a single day. This wasn't about ego or holding on to past glory. For Ringo, drumming had become something deeper, a form of meditation, physical therapy, and creative expression all rolled into one. At an age when most people are settling into retirement, Ringo was just getting started on the most disciplined chapter of his life. In 2018, during an interview with Rolling Stone, Ringo revealed a routine that shocked even longtime friends. "I get up every morning, and the first thing I do is meditate for an hour," he explained. "Then I go straight to my drums, every single day, without fail." This wasn't casual jamming or nostalgic noodling. Ringo's morning drum sessions are structured, focused, and physically demanding. He practices rudiments, works on new rhythms, and maintains the muscle memory that has made him one of rock's most distinctive drummers. At 84, he approaches his kit with the same intensity he brought to Abbey Road Studios 6 decades ago. The meditation component is equally rigorous. Ringo has been practicing transcendental meditation since the late 1960s, when the Beatles famously traveled to India to study with the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. While the band's spiritual journey ended in controversy, Ringo maintained his meditation practice, eventually making it the cornerstone of his daily routine. Barbara Bach, Ringo's wife since 1981, has witnessed this dedication firsthand. She's often spoken about how his morning ritual sets the tone for everything else. The meditation centers him, while the drumming energizes him. Together they create a foundation that keeps him physically and mentally sharp. What makes this routine even more remarkable is its consistency. Whether he's at home in Los Angeles, on tour, or traveling, Ringo finds a way to maintain his practice. Hotel rooms, backstage areas, even makeshift setups in friends' homes. Nothing stops the daily ritual that has become as essential to him as breathing. Drumming is one of the most physically demanding instruments in rock music. The cardiovascular workout, upper body strength requirements, and coordination challenges would test any athlete. For an 84-year-old to maintain this level of activity daily seems almost impossible. Yet Ringo makes it look effortless. Dr. Marcus Elliott, who works with professional athletes, explains the science behind Ringo's approach. Drum practice at this level functions as high-intensity interval training combined with complex motor skill development. The combination of aerobic exercise, strength training, and cognitive challenge creates a perfect storm for healthy aging. Recent interviews with Ringo's touring band members reveal the extent of his physical capabilities. They describe watching him power through 3-hour concerts with the stamina of musicians decades younger. His all-star band tours, which continue annually, showcase not just his enduring talent but his remarkable physical condition. The inspiration extends far beyond professional circles. Social media groups dedicated to Ringo's routine have sprouted up worldwide, with thousands of fans, many in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, sharing videos of their own daily drumming practice. Music stores report increased sales of drum kits to older customers, many specifically citing Ringo's example as their motivation. One particularly moving story emerged from a drumming forum where a 78-year-old retired teacher shared how Ringo's routine inspired him to return to an instrument he hadn't touched in 40 years. Within months, he was playing with local bands again, crediting the daily practice with improving not just his musical abilities, but his overall health and mental acuity. When news of Ringo's daily routine spread through music magazines and social media, the response was immediate and powerful. Drum instructors worldwide began incorporating Ringo mornings into their teaching methods. Music therapy programs for seniors started emphasizing percussion as a tool for maintaining cognitive function and physical health. The most significant impact has been on aging musicians who had given up their instruments. Guitar players, pianists, and singers began sharing their own stories of returning to daily practice, inspired by Ringo's example. The message was clear: retirement doesn't have to mean the end of creative expression. If Ringo can drum every day at 84, what's my excuse at 65? Became a common refrain in online music communities. This simple question sparked a movement of musical renaissance among older adults, challenging societal expectations about aging and capability. Music stores began reporting an unexpected demographic shift in their customer base. Drum sales to customers over 60 increased dramatically, with many specifically requesting beginner setups for older players. Some stores even started offering senior drumming classes, marketed directly to the Ringo-inspired demographic. What makes Ringo's routine truly remarkable isn't just its physical demands or its inspirational impact. It's what it represents about the relationship between dedication and longevity. In an age when many people view aging as inevitable decline, Ringo demonstrates that consistent practice and passion can actually improve with time. His approach challenges fundamental assumptions about what's possible in later life. While others might see his routine as obsessive or unnecessary, Ringo views it as essential maintenance, not just of his musical skills, but of his entire being. The drums and meditation work together to keep his mind sharp, his body strong, and his spirit young. Recent medical research supports Ringo's instinctive approach. Studies show that complex motor activities like drumming can help prevent cognitive decline, while regular meditation reduces stress hormones that accelerate aging. Ringo stumbled onto the perfect anti-aging combination decades before science could explain why it works. His 2024 tour dates prove that his routine works. At 84, he's still booking concerts, still drawing crowds, and still playing with the energy that made him famous. The daily drumming and meditation haven't just maintained his abilities, they've refined them. Thanks for watching. Click here to check another video and make sure to subscribe to our channel.